A very good morning to everyone. So today I am here for providing you the notes of unit first, that is physical world and measurement, with its introduction, errors topic, dimensional analysis and system units. And this PDF is going to be to you. So now I am also providing the link of this PDF to you. So, let me discuss some things. So, what is science? Science is a knowledge which we gained through observations and experiments when organized systematically and becomes science. And it is originate from Latin word scientia, which means to know. Science in Hindi we can say विज्ञान, विशेष प्रकार का ज्ञान. ज्ञान तो है और वो भी विशेष प्रकार का. वो कैसे आ रहा है? कुछ ऑब्जर्वेशन करने के बाद आ रहा है. ऑब्जर्वेशन और एक तरफ एक्सपेरिमेंट्स. और जब ये ऑर्गेनाइज सिस्टमेटिकली फॉर्म में हो जाते हैं तब ये साइंस का रूप ले लेते हैं. सो साइंस इज ऑफ टू टाइप्स. We can categorize into two types. One is physical science and second one is biological science. Physical science deals with non-living things and biological science deals with living things. So there are some steps which are involved in this scientific method. First is taking observation through experiments. When we are doing some experiments, then we have to take some observation. So taking the observation through experiment is known as the first step. Then studying these observation and logical reasoning is the second step. Third is model making. Fourth one is theoretical prediction. You have to predict. And in the fifth step you have to verify. So there is a verification of model. Now what is hypothesis? Hypothesis means supposition without assuming that it is true. And hypothesis need to be justified. उसको justify करा जाता है. Model is theory proposed to explain observation. जो भी observation हमने ली है उसको explain करने की theory को ही model कहा जाता है. So there are some steps also of observation that lead to new theories. First is concept of flat earth, and now there is a concept of spherical earth. There is some change, there observation also and the theories also. Next is geocentric theory, means that earth at center of universe, and now it is heliocentric theory, and that is sun of center. Sun is at the center of universe. So now if we are going to talk about what is physics, so physics is a study of nature, natural phenomena, natural laws, and it is categorized into two parts. One is classical physics and second one is modern physics. Classical physics, it means that deals with macroscope object, and modern physics means microscopic domain, or we can say objects. Sorry for this. Now there are two things, law and discovery. Laws are the result of experiments. जो भी experiment हमने किए हैं उसका result ही law कहलाता है. And no need to justify them. जब हमने experiment ही किया है उसका result आ गया है और जो law बन गया है, so there is no need to justify them. Second one is discovery. Discovery, seeing that everybody has seen but thinking what nobody has thought. ये तो देख लेते हैं कि सब ने देख चुके हैं, लेकिन इस प्रकार से सोचना कि जैसे किसी ने भी नहीं सोचा हो, that is known as discovery. Next we are going to talk about that is fundamental forces. So there are four fundamental forces: gravitational force, electromagnetic force, strong nuclear force and weak nuclear force. So if we're going to talk about gravitational force, so it is the weakest force, and in the 9th class we have learned about that force is equal to gravitational constant and mass m1 into m2 upon r square between all the objects in the universe. Again, sorry for this. First one is attractive force. There are some properties which are going to which I am going to talk about. Second one is proportional to product of masses. Third one is obey inverse square law. Fourth one is central forces, and fifth one is conservative forces, means work done is independent of path followed. It is the weakest force and range is infinite. Second one is electromagnetic force. Electromagnetic force is equal to electrostatic force plus magnetic force. Force is equal to constant Q1 into Q2, it is charge here, and upon R square between charged particles. First property, attractive or repulsive. Second, proportional to product of charges. Third one, obey inverse square law. Third one, central. Fourth one, conservative. And sixth one is range. Its range is not very large. So third force is strong nuclear force, as the word strong tells that it is the strongest force and binds neutron and proton in the nucleus. And first property of this force is non-central, non-conservative, and do not obey the inverse square law, and short range forces. And the range is equal to size of nucleus, that is 10 is to power minus 15 meter. Fifth one is attractive but repulsive for less than 0.8 Fermi. Now the fourth force which I am going to tell you about, that is weak nuclear force, and it appears between elementary particles of short time in nuclear process such as B decay. N is equal to P plus E plus frequency, so that is neutron that will give proton plus electron plus C, and both have the weak nuclear force. So as you can see here, N is equal to neutron, P is equal to proton and this is anti-neutrino. Its property is between elementary particles. Second is range is very short, 10 is to power minus 15 meter, as I've told you about here. So if we are going to talk about relative strength of fundamental forces, so here you can say 10 is to power 38, 10 is to power 36, 10 is to power 25 and 1. So it is arranged like this. So thank you for this. I hope you understood it up to here, and I will provide the link of this PDF in the description box. Thank you very much.